Now the next thing we are going to look at is positioning the marker. So in this we are going to look at the property list star and position. Lists are indented into the page by default, and the list star position property indicates whether the marker should appear on the inside or outside of the box containing the main point. This property can take one of two values, either outside or inside. When it is outside, the marker sits to the left of the block of the text. Now this is the default behavior if this property is not used. Now when it is inside, when it takes the value inside, the marker sits inside the box of text, which is what indented. In the example I'm going to show you, you realize the width of the list has been limited to 150 pixels. This ensures that the text wraps onto a new line, so you can see how the value of inside sits the bullet inside the first line of text. A margin has been added to each list item so that there is clear gap between each list item. Now this is the positioning property. So you see, and on other lists with a class of illumination which has 3 list items, another one with the class of season which also has 3 list items. Now the on other list has a width of 150 pixels and there is 10 pixels margin, okay, for each of them, whilst the one with the class of illumination was positioned outside and that of the class of season was positioned inside. Let's look at the way this is going to appear on our browser using our HTML editor or our text editor. Now in my text editor, I've typed in the HTML code that has 2 different lists on other lists, actually, one with the class of illumination, the other with the class of season, with 3 list items for each of them. Now let me save this and then go to the CSS as well and type in the style. Alright, so I paste in the code for the on other lists. Let me save this and then view on my browser. Now you realize one is outside, okay, so you can see it as outside, while the other is inside. You can see it within the box, which is what indented, but this is actually by default, which is the one with outside. You can see the bullet points are outside, while this one, the bullet points are inside. Okay, so this is the explanation I wanted to give, and you can see the text wrap so that you can actually see that it is within the box. So there's a text wrap here that indicates this does not exceed the point, the bullet point. So this is indented and this is inside, whilst this one has the position of what, outside. So either you use an inside or an outside.